Hello, welcome to Yoga Well. My name is Lenora. This vinyasa is going to be an opportunity for us to really introduce ourselves to the idea of what it's all about. When people use the word vinyasa, what they're typically talking about is a flow, but specifically they are talking about a series of movements that is taken from the sun salutation. More often than not, in most of our contemporary vinyasa classes, when that term is used, it means that you're going from a plank into a cobra or an up dog, and then moving into a down dog. You can also begin the vinyasa from the down dog into the plank, lowering down into the cobra or up dog, and then moving back into the down dog. And so we're going to be working that kind of a flow into a series of movements. Typically in our vinyasa classes, it moves a little bit quicker, so the assumption is you have a pretty good handle on the general vocabulary for yoga, and we'll begin with some very common poses to get us started. So we're going to begin seated. As you find your seated position, whatever that might be for this practice, I invite you to let your shoulders drop back and down. Go ahead and close your eyes and begin to tune into yourself and your surroundings and the opportunity to be present to yourself in this practice. Draw the breath in, and then exhale, release the breath out. One more time, deep, full inhale, and then let the breath go. As you're tuning in, take a moment to scan body, mind, heart, and spirit. Notice what you might need from your practice and what you might be able to let go of. And as you begin to set your intention for your practice, I invite you to consider the following affirmation. As I remember who I am becoming all that I need to be. Who I am is forming and informing all that I will be. Let that just work within you. We'll come back to variations on that theme a number of times. Begin to open your eyes, reacquaint yourself with your space around you. And we're going to go ahead and move to tabletop to get warmed up. So go ahead and shift there. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Lengthen through the spine, tailbone to crown. We'll go through a series of cat and cow. So lift the gaze, the tailbone, the heart with the inhale. On the exhale, contract up through the spine, stretching through the shoulders. Let the head hang towards the earth. Inhale, lift, opening. Hold the breath for just a moment and then exhale it out. Stretching up through the spine, pressing into the earth, wringing out the stress. We're going to do that a few more times. Let it match what you need. So the inhale, you're looking up with the cow. The exhale, you're stretching through the spine. Maybe what feels right to you is a slow opening. Maybe what feels better is more of a quick release. So just meet yourself where you are. If you find there's a particular spot where you need to stretch or open a little bit more, feel free to hang out there. Last one, full inhale and a deep cleansing exhale, and come on back to that neutral position. From here, we're going to go ahead and begin to just make our way into the vinyasa. So tuck your toes under, send those hips back, lift up into the down dog, and let's go ahead and get the hamstrings to open up as well as the hips. Take it wide, swing and sway, make it yours. Allow yourself to really become present, noticing where you're feeling tightness and tension, maybe noticing what feels particularly good at the moment. Celebrating that, meeting yourself where you are. Find some stillness, send those heels to the earth. Remember, you can always keep those knees bent. Whichever way you're finding your down dog unfolding at the moment, let the heart melt towards the earth. Really draw the breath in. Exhale it out. On the next inhale, bring that gaze forward, soften your stance. Step up to the forward fold, halfway up with the inhale. Exhale, release it down. Sweep the arms up over and out to the side. Come to standing. Inhale fully. Exhale, palms together, hands down to the heart center. Release those hands down. And here we go. Reach it up with the inhale. Exhale, swan dive over. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Step back to the plank. Draw the breath in. Lower the body all the way down for this first one. Release the toes. Press into the earth for that baby cobra. Send the gaze and the heart forward. Release the breath. Slide those hands back. Lift yourself up into down dog. And pedal through if that's what you need. Or come straight to stillness. A few breaths here. Deep and cleansing. Pressing away from the earth with the hands and the feet. Lifting up and back with the energy. Coming back to who we are. Full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Draw the gaze forward, soften that stance. Walk or step or jump into the forward fold. Halfway up with the inhale. Exhale, release it down. Sweep the arms to the side. Inhale fully. Exhale, straight into the swan dive. Over we go. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, palms to the earth. Step, walk, or jump into the plank pose. Halfway down or all the way if you choose. If you want to do up dog, flip those toes. Lift the upper body up. Draw the breath in. Exhale, send the hips back. Unwind those toes and send the heels to the earth. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Gaze forward, soften the stance. Step or walk or jump into your forward fold, halfway up. Exhale, release. Arms to the side, sweep them overhead. Full breath in. Exhale, swan dive it over. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, palms to the earth. Jump or step into plank, halfway down. Lift into the cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a moment to feel rooted into the ground here before we start adding to the movement and the flow. On the next inhale, let that right leg begin to float on up. Find the balance point. Full breath in. Exhale, let it open. That's going to bring that right shoulder out to the side, and that's okay to begin with. Full breath in. Now on the exhale, see if you can square up those shoulders. On an inhale, draw the knee up towards the nose, coming to the ball of the foot on the left side. Exhale, send it up and back. Inhale, send it over to that right elbow, and exhale, up and back. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, up and back. Draw that foot down to meet the left, back into our standard down dog. Full breath in. Exhale, run the energy right on out to the plank. Lower down halfway or to the earth, your choice. Up dog or cobra. And lift back to the down dog. Full cleansing breaths. On an inhale, lift that left leg up now. Find the balance point first as you exhale. One more inhale. And then let it open on the exhale. Once again, let that left shoulder just rotate. Let the whole body find some openness. And then draw those shoulders back into square alignment. Draw the knee in as you inhale, bringing knee to nose. Exhale, send it back up. Inhale, knee to elbow. Send it back up. And here it crosses over. Knee towards the right. You've got it. Send it back up. Good job. And bring that foot down to meet the left. Great job. Full inhale. We'll get off those shoulders. Go ahead and draw the gaze forward. Soften the stance. Step or walk to the forward fold. Halfway up with the inhale. Exhale, release. Draw the body up. Sweep the arms forward. Hands together. And down to heart center. So take a moment here. Check in with the breath. Check in with your heartbeats. Who I am is forming and informing who I am becoming. Full breath in. And release the hands down. So once again, take a moment, adjust your stance. You may find that as you're working through a vinyasa, you like to have a nice wide stance. You may also find that what works better for you is to keep the feet close together. Play around with it. I prefer to have my feet in parallel. I like the wide, rooted, grounded stance. So sweep the arms up. Exhale, over wheel. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, palms to the earth. Step or jump into the plank. Release down. Lift to up dog or cobra. Full inhale. Let the exhale send your hips back. And meet me in down dog. Adding to the work we had done before. With an inhale, sweep that right leg up. Exhale, draw it into the center toward your nose. This time, set it down in between your hands. If you stop back here, just help it get there a little bit. Send that gaze forward. Full breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and send that heel down. Sweep the arms up into your warrior one. And exhale. Hands down to the heart center in prayer pose. From here, we're going to shift to the ball of the foot. See if you can find that balance point. Engage the core. Full breath in. And exhale, release. See if you can reach those hands out in a long diagonal. Full breath in. Now lift on up to that high crescent lunge. Draw those hands back into cactus pose. Keep the gaze straight ahead. And then you can stay here or add a rotation. With an inhale, gently rotate. Exhale, come on back. Inhale, gently rotate, engaging that core. Exhale, come on back. Inhale, gently rotate. Exhale, come on back. Beautiful job. Reach it on up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Send that right foot to meet the left. Find your way into the down dog. Breathe in. Run the energy right on out to the plank pose. Down we go. Cobra or up dog. Yogi's choice. Full inhale. Exhale. Hips up and back to down dog. If you need to take a break, feel free to go to child's pose at any time. With an inhale, lift that left leg. Draw it in towards the nose. And set it down. Find your way to your runner's lunge. And just lengthen for a moment. Full inhale. Exhale, heel to the earth. Prepare for warrior one. And lift and rise as you feel steady. Finding yourself here, gazing up, gazing straight ahead. Full breath in. Palms to the heart center as you exhale. From here, see if you can shift forward into that high lunge position. If that's too much, go back to the warrior one. Reach those hands out, long diagonal, core fully engaged. Then lift it on up. Finding your center. Draw those hands out to the side in our cactus posture. Bring that gaze forward. And then once again, you choose to add the twist or not. Full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, gentle rotation. And back to center. Fabulous. Reach it on up. Full breath in. And hands to the earth. Step it back. Down dog. Now here's where you get to have some choice. You can stay right here or join me for the vinyasa. Here we go. Roll it up to plank. Lower it down. Lift to the up dog or cobra. And back you go to the down dog. Draw the breath in. Let it go. Bring that gaze forward. Walk, step, or jump to the forward fold. Halfway up. Release it down with the exhale. Draw the breath in. Root to rise. And palms back down to the heart center. We're going to go through one more time. So make it your own. Have some fun with it. Reach it down. Sweep it up. Exhale. Over you go. Inhale. Halfway up. Exhale. Step back to plank. Lower it down. Lift to up dog or cobra. Exhale. Hips back to the down dog. 3 rounds of the breath here to fully connect. 1 more. Adding the 2 together, lift that leg on up. Let it open with the exhale and twist. Bring it back to square. Draw it in to the center. Send it back up. And draw it out to the right elbow and send it back up. Draw it across the body and send it back up. Beautiful job. Draw it in once more. Set it on down. This time we're going to lower that knee, release the toes, and as you feel steady and ready, reach it on up into that low crescent lunge. Full inhale. Exhale, hands down to the cactus posture. Once again, you can choose to add the rotation or not with an inhale. Gently rotate and exhale, come on back. Inhale and exhale and inhale and wonderful. Reach it up, hands to the earth, tuck the toes, lift, lower to the warrior 1 and sweep it on up. Hands to prayer pose. Come up to the ball of the foot. Reach it out. Draw it back up. Hands to cactus. Last time for these rotations, you choose. Inhale and center. Inhale and center. Inhale and center. Reach it up. Bring it down. Step it back. And active rest in your down dog. Now, if you want to walk it out at this point, shake it out, feel free. Or keep coming back to that place of stillness. Full breath in. Let it go. Stay here or add the vinyasa. Roll it on out. Lower it down. Lift up with the inhale. And send the hips up and back for down dog with the exhale. On the next inhale, we'll start the series over on the other side. So lift it up with the inhale. Let it open with the exhale. Then square it up and draw it in and send it on back. And take it to the outer elbow and send it on back. And across the body and send it on back. And up and in. Set it down. Release. Set yourself up for your crescent and rise up. And see if you can bring it to cactus. So once again, choose whether or not you add the rotation. Here we go. Back to center. And rotate. And back to center. Rotate. And great job. Reach it up first. Let the breath wash over you. Then hands to the earth. Tuck the toes. Lift the foot. And set it down. As you feel ready, lift it on up into the warrior 1. Finding yourself here first. Full breath in. Hands to the heart. Then reach it out long. Come to the heel. Come on back up to the high crescent. Hands out to the side. And then work through that rotation. Meeting yourself where you are. Come on back. Don't worry about the wiggles. That's just stale energy. Working its way out. Or your body getting stronger. Both are beautiful things. Reach it forward. And down we go. Step it on back to that down dog. Full breath in. Exhale it out. This is our last vinyasa, so you can choose to partake or avoid, your choice. Roll it on out. Lower it down. Lift it up. And exhale. Release it back. Great job. Rise up onto the toes. Drop those heels to a hover. Engage the core. Pressing through the hands. Full breath in. Release it down. Release the toes. And sit back into a well-deserved child's pose. Now take a moment to see what feels good for you. You might want to explore taking those knees wide, letting the body fully settle in towards the earth. Or maybe what feels better is to keep it a little bit more neutral. So find your flow. Find what works for you. Meet yourself here. Come back to the breath. Feel your heartbeats. Check in body, mind, heart, and spirit. What can you receive from your practice? And what have you been able to let go of? Coming back to the idea that as we come to our mat, we remember, we put back the pieces of who we are. And as you do that, you are intentionally forming and informing all that you will become. Let the breath saturate your whole being. Let go of tension in the hands and the shoulders, and the belly and the hips. Come on back up to tabletop. We did quite a bit of work through the shoulders, and so I just want to take a moment to stretch those out. Breathe in fully. Shift the weight over to the left and lift up that right arm. On an exhale, send it underneath and just let your body come to rest on the side. Maybe you lift that left arm up, fold it back. Maybe it just stays long in front. Find what feels best to you in the moment. Breathe into the shoulder. Let go of any tension. Then come on back to that neutral space. Back to the tabletop. Shift the weight over to the right. Lift that left arm up. And exhale, send it on through. Lay back down. Options are forward, up, and back. Allow yourself to fully sink into the earth here. Deep breath in. And out, one more. Full inhale. And release it. Back to neutral space. Come on back to your seated posture where we began. And my friends, that is this short practice. So hopefully that gave you a great opportunity to get the blood flowing, to connect with your core a little bit, to meet yourself where you are with lots of grace and compassion, and then to carry that out into wherever you are headed next. Maybe that's the day ahead, or maybe that's a wonderful night's sleep. Wherever it is leading you, I hope that you continue to allow all that you are to form and inform all that you are becoming. I send you with blessings of light and love. Namaste.